Hello everyone, my name is Shannon Strange and I am here today to do a digital screencast of my professional online portfolio. So there is my name, Shannon Strange. My URL is shannonstrange.weebly.com, so you can find my online portfolio there. My students refer to me as Senora Extraña, which means Mrs. Strange, because I am a Spanish teacher. This is my 25th year teaching. I teach Spanish 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which includes advanced placement, language, and culture to 8th through 12th graders. I use drills, daily quizzes, vocabulary finals of 1,000 words, application, games, repetition, choral response, and a whole bunch of other activities in order to get the Spanish into first their short-term memory, then their long-term memory, then use it. We go into a Spanish-only environment starting in day 2 of Spanish 3, and we never go back to English. So it's a program I've been perfecting over the last 25 years. My students take the advanced placement exam and get college credits, and most of them end up either double majoring or minoring in Spanish in college because I teach Spanish for mastery as a life skill. There is a recent picture of me. Scrolling down, I can show you some of my teaching tools from this semester. Let's start with digital tool here. That was a screencast digital tutorial on Google Slides. Such an important tool that I use all the time, especially in Spanish 4 and 5, because I use it to have the students present instead of me presenting material, and then they listen to each other, take notes on each other, then they compare and contrast, make comments and questions, and the students, especially the students making the presentation on the slides, learn much more than they ever would have if I had lectured on, let's say, all of the aspects of Colombia. They're going to learn so much more by presenting and teaching Colombia to their fellow classmates than if I had done it myself. Moving on to my tease video, which I did comparatives and superlatives. I used really cool graphics and pictures. I used High School Musical to compare bigger and better. I used graphics. I used examples of things that were bigger and smaller. And this, I really saw this as a movie trailer. That movie trailer would basically entice them to want to see the lesson and learn how to do the things that were going to be in the lesson. So it was a really, really fun way to introduce comparatives and superlatives. Next, moving on to my unit plan, which was, like I said, over comparatives and superlatives. It was a 4-week plan. Here are my TEKs, including the formulas to create comparatives and superlatives, starting with the teaser video, working into tangible items that we are going to use for shorter, smaller, funnier packets of grammar review, quizzes, and finally a group project where the students are going to use Google Slides, which I just demonstrated, to showcase all kinds of things in nature, in stores, in classroom, comparing and contrasting them using comparatives and superlatives. One thing that I really liked that I was able to do here, you can see, and also you can see all of my objectives, my TEKs. My rubric is in here to grade the presentation. I've got a full calendar of all of my activities, all of my hooks, videos, songs, and everything else. When I introduce the formula, repeat it, apply it. But one thing that's really awesome for me, because I teach in a Christian school, is that I'm able to talk about things beyond just learning. So yes, we learned comparatives and superlatives. I wrote a formula for both that I teach. We apply it, they present it, but then we can also take a personal inventory. How do we compare ourselves? And does society compare us? Do we compare ourselves to each other? What does that look like? Is it realistic? Is it healthy? And then we go to the scripture and find out that God actually looks at the heart. And so even though we can't deny the comparatives and superlatives exist in Spanish or in English, when we look at the scripture, we realize that God uses a completely different measuring stick and a completely different formula than we've spent several weeks learning, because he just looks at our heart and how we serve him. And in Jesus Christ, we have it's the only way to have any sort of superlative is to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. So that aspect of comparatives and superlatives, especially teaching in a Christian school where I can share my faith with the students and challenge them to compare themselves not to each other, but only strive to be more like Jesus Christ. So that's another fun aspect of that assignment. And then finally, the digital collaborative tool that I did with my group, Ashley, Jasmine, Kennedy, and Began. What wonderful ladies I was in a group with. We split up the material. We used amazing graphics. We used music here that we listened to while we were doing the slides. It was really, really fun, upbeat, all kinds of key information, how-tos, how to set it up, how to use it, where to click, how to get it through your email, through different ways, using quizzes and polls and other things that you could use it for. That there was actually so much information, even though I was one of the people presenting the material, I couldn't absorb all of it. So I'm excited to have this presentation, because now I can go back and remember all of the features. One of the problems that I've noticed with some of the tools that we get in all of these classes is that I can't possibly remember all of the things that I'm exposed to. And so then I want to go to take it and use it in my class, and I forget what I learned and where I left off. So this presentation is essential because I can go back and just look it all up again and immediately turn it into something that I can use in the classroom. And then finally, at the bottom of my screencast on my portfolio, here's a picture. I was actually State Teacher of the Year, and I also coach competitive speech in my free time. And this was my student who also won Fine Arts Student of the Year for the state of Texas. So it was a pretty special moment for us to both win it at the same time for TAPS, which is the organization our school is in, 3A. I have some Spanish graphics here, bullfighting, flamenco dancing, and then this is a picture of my family, which is the most important thing in my life. So thank you so much for looking at my portfolio. I hope that you learned some things. I have certainly learned things, and this is a start, but I can't wait to continue and just have this portfolio grow, go back into my 25 years of teaching, and put all kinds of ideas to share and collaborate with other educators. So thankful for this experience and this class and this assignment, because I've learned so much. God bless.